Well, as always, we've come to the end of the road, end of the show, however you want to do it. I'm not going to sing this week because I wore out my voice last night singing Kiss songs for about 2 hours. So we're not going to go there. But it is time for one last thought, as always. And this is just, I thought this would be a little fun thing to do this week, is just kind of, talk real briefly about what the Christmas season kind of means to us. Since we are now officially past Thanksgiving, it's time for the holiday season. And I figured that'd be just a cute little thing to talk about. So, Handy, my man, we'll start with you. Christmas season for you. Do you love it? Do you hate it? What happens? What do you do? What do you like?
I am one of those people. I am one of those people. I had to check and make sure I wasn't muted. That that I won't beat people up for getting in the Christmas spirit way early. But for me, just the thing about Christmas was the thing for me at Christmas is right after Thanksgiving, putting up the tree, and we would kind of kick things off with, I want to know how Mariah Carey totally leapfrogs Donny Hathaway as the signature Christmas song, because that song to me is, I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a Mariah, she did all right with the Christmas song or whatever. But I joke, she nailed it. It's just, it has become a staple every year and a great meme. Donny Hathaway is the thing for me. At my age, I grew up on Donny Hathaway, Roberta Flack. That song so embodies Christmas to me. And my parents had an album, I think they still have it, produced by Columbia Records. Tells you how old it is. When they still had it. CBS had a division that pressed records that had stuff like the Mills Brothers singing Jingle Bells and the Carpenters singing Merry Christmas, Darling, and Judy Garland, Silver Bells, and that kind of thing. Yeah. But the thing that most embodies Christmas for me, and it's so way off the ranch, my parents bought an ornament that was a little birdhouse with a little bird in it, and you would flip the switch and it would chirp about once every couple of minutes. That birdhouse has been on my parents' Christmas tree every year. Now they don't turn it on. Now Mom doesn't turn it on now. But that thing, if Christmas comes, I told Mom when I told Mom, if y'all predecease me, I want that ornament. Okay. I want that ornament. I mean, I'll turn it on and it'll be on, and I'll let it chirp a couple times, and then I'll turn it off because it's gonna get on everybody else's nerves. But I will have satisfied my Christmas, my Christmas. That is what Christmas always meant to me coming up.
All right. Sounds great. No, that's it. You know what? That's so cool though too. That, like you said, you have this ornament that's probably however many years old that your parents, that your mom still has. Yeah, like that is incredible. And that's part of it too. But go ahead, Tina. I'll let you go next. Christmas season for you. What does it mean? What do you like? How does it go?
So he's talking about that Christmas ornament. The reason I was laughing is we had something like that too. And my dad put it in the tree, and our 95-pound Labrador retriever took the tree out trying to get to the bird.
Oh, God. I just thought about that. We didn't have a dog then, and now we have Luna.
That's funny. Wow.
He didn't ruin anything on the tree. It wasn't like completely up yet. But anyway, so then for the rest of that season, that Christmas season, my dad would plug it in somewhere in the house, and Jericho would go find it and okay. So tradition in my house, just because my parents both had very large families. We were at my dad's house on Christmas Eve, and we were at my mom's house on Christmas Day. So for me, mine revolves around a lot of traveling. So the one thing that I always do every year, and I've done for a number of years, is I plop myself down and I watch almost as much of the 24 hours of A Christmas Story every year. I love that movie. I'm not a huge fan of some of the others, but like the CBS animatronics ones, the little claymation ones with like Heat
Oh
Meister
yeah,
and all those. It's the shows for me. It's Grinch,
yeah,
it's the animatronic ones, and it's A Christmas Story and A Christmas Vacation. So
yeah.
those are the things that I watch all the time. My dad actually bought me last year a full-sized leg lamp from
No,
A
it's
Christmas Story.
fragile. It's Italian.
It even
It's a
comes in a
great.
box. This is
Yes,
fragile on
yes.
it. It
It's
is
the
Yo-yo,
life size.
yo-yos all the glue on purpose.
moon. Oh my
So, I
God,
mean,
that
for
is
me,
incredible. I love that.
yeah,
I love that.
I I couldn't believe he did it. But this is a man
It's
that sat
amazing.
there when I would watch it, he'd like, "I hate this movie. I hate this movie. I hate this movie. This movie's stupid. Why do you like this movie?" He buys me the leg lamp. So, that and I throw a
That's
Christmas
awesome.
party. I throw a Christmas party every year and decorate the
Oh,
place.
nice.
So for me, it's
Sweet.
just more about getting together with family and friends and that, and
Yeah.
watching things that like Grinch everywhere and crap and stuff like that. So I wish I had like the
Awesome.
sweet little things, but that's not really kind of how my
Right.
dad treated
Yeah.
Christmas. It was jokes and fun and things like that. So
Hey,
that's
that's
my
great. I
Christmas.
think that's great. That's hilarious. Uh,
I will take
Delilah, how
pictures of
about
the leg
you?
lamp and post it.
Yeah, for sure. We
That's
have to
funny.
see that. But Delilah, how about you? Christmas, great time. You
Yeah, I
family,
like the
all that. What do you
yeah, I like the holidays now. When I worked retail, I didn't.
think? Yeah, I
I
think we all did. That's
I spent a lot of my time working retail as a manager,
Uh-huh.
and I also managed two different toy stores.
Oh,
So
you poor soul.
yes, one of them
Oh
was
wow.
one of them was Lego for 5 years.
Oh
Dear Lord.
wow.
Oh,
So for a long time, I was
you were
not.
the Grinch?
Yes, I was not a fan. Now I went home, and when I was with family, I was happy because I was, we do all the music and dancing and having a good time. But
Yeah.
going to work and having to deal with like people saying you're ruining their holiday, and it's like
Mm.
Yeah.
you waited until now, and it was just so for a long. And then the holiday music, forever and ever in rotation. You couldn't
Yeah.
escape Wamageddon. It was impossible to play that game if you work retail because you're gonna hear the original, right? Everybody heard of that that Christmas game, Wamageddon, right? Can you go the whole month of this? Not the whole month of December, but from December 1st through Christmas Eve midnight without hearing the original Wham.
Oh.
So
Yep.
they call it Wamageddon.
Oh.
You can hear everything else. You can hear remixes. You can hear people covering it. But can you
Right.
actually avoid the original song? And obviously, when you're retail, you can't. It's impossible. So, but I do like the holiday cheer. I do enjoy the peppermint mochas, the praline, the food, the
Sure.
family, the warmth. Don't get mad at customer service people for saying happy holidays. So I just want to say that.
Yeah.
Huh?
Stop it. Stop harassing employees. We're saying happy holidays because I don't know if you know this, but there's a lot of holidays besides Christmas that happen at the same time, like Hanukkah.
Yeah.
So,
Kwanzaa. Like, there's a lot of different things. Yeah.
Oh, please.
Let
Please
me
stop.
stop you right there, Missy, because everybody knows that Jesus' birthday, our Lord and Savior, as the only holiday that matters in the month of December. Damn it.
Yes. I just wanted to make sure, please don't berate the customer service people who say happy holidays. They don't have a choice in that. They have to
Yeah,
say
they're
Right. They're
required
told
to
to say
say it.
that.
Like if
Yeah, they're told
your
to say
boss
it. Yeah.
he doesn't your boss is there and he doesn't hear
Yes,
you say
please.
happy holidays to the customer,
Just-
you're in trouble.
Right.
Don't beat them up on it, okay?
Yeah.
I want everyone to understand that. But anyway, no. But
Yeah.
I do like the food with my family. It's always a nice time, and so I do look forward to it, the music, and I'm Puerto Rican, and so we celebrate with coquito. We
Yeah.
celebrate with what we call
Pasteles.
pasteles, which are
That's
Puerto Rican
right.
tamales. I hate
Yeah.
saying Puerto Rican tamales, but that's a
Right.
close
But
technical describing it. and all the delicious food, and then the music is fun, it's joyful, you know. And so yeah, I do look forward to all the whole festivities and the lights. I do like the twinkling lights and the going around, like it's, you know, going to decorations. I like imbibing in the pop-ups. I know it's cheesy, but it's fun, and I enjoy it. So there you go.
100%. Yeah, no, I'm totally with you. I so buy into Christmas, and I love, this is my favorite time of the year always. Like, I will never not enjoy this. I don't care what's going on. Like, Christmas is always, I mean, and my mom, you know, too, with being around, like my mom decorates right away. So like, if you see, you know, I'm downstairs, of course, but she's upstairs, but you go upstairs and Christmas exploded all over the house. Like, there's stuff everywhere, trees up, stuff on the walls, stuff on the couches, and it's just festive. It's great. You get into the mood. Like, you know, I always used to go, maybe not so much anymore, just for other reasons, but I used to go downtown every year, look at the windows, look at the Christmas tree. You know, I did all that, and I would always do that because I thought, man, this is a great way to get yourself into the Christmas mood. You know, I'm working Winterfest this year at Wrigley, and so walking in there, like we just started, you know, last week, but walking in there and just seeing everything, like they're piping in the Christmas music the whole time, like it's just fun. You know, you see the little kids come in and they're excited because they want to skate. Like, it just makes me so, I smile just the whole day because I'm like, this is so great. And I do. I've always been a big Christmas guy. I buy into everything. Yes, I even like Mariah Carey's song, All I Want for Christmas Is You, is fabulous. You hear it all the time, but it's still a great song. You know, yeah. So I buy into all of it. I think it's great. I love this time of year. And then also too, it's the ending of the year. You know, a lot of the times you start gearing up for the new year, and you know, so it's also a reflective time for me because I kind of look back at the last year and go, okay, what happened? What's good? What was bad? What can you take into the new year? What do you try to eliminate in the new year? So I always look forward to this time of year. I think Christmas is great, and it's definitely something that I always look forward to. So of course we want to thank everyone. That's our show for this week. But before we go, I have a special shout out I'd like to give, if you'll allow me just another minute or so. November 28th today is a birthday for a very special friend of mine. I have known this young lady for 32 years. Yes, we dated for a little while. That didn't work out that way. But we caught up, you know, a few years after that. We've been friends, you know, again, ever since the early 2000s. And today she turns 50, and she's actually, you know, been a fan of the show and kind of talked to me about it and that kind of stuff. And yes, she is very special to me. Again, outside of my family, I don't carry too many people with me. I have a small circle. I mean, I love you guys. You guys are my friends. But there's very few people I truly carry like in my heart with me that I feel are special to me in that sense. Georgia, you are one of them. It is your birthday today. Happy 50th birthday. You know I love you. You know how I feel about you. Have a great day. I know you're out doing some stuff with your other buddies. So have a great day. You know, I'll catch up with you later. And happy birthday. Welcome to 50. It's not as bad as they say. So there you go. All right. Well, listen, another great show in the books. We appreciate you all sticking with us. Thank you, Sean, for joining us as well in the coin toss. For Anthony Handy, Tina Winter, Delilah Crespo, and myself, Nick Rosario. Have a great week, everyone. We'll see you next time. All right. Bye.
Peace out.